Yeah, hi. It's Alan Matthews here with the Super Rule Show. Actually, I have to apologise. I've been told it's the AFL National Super Rules instead of just the Super Rules, so I've got to perform the right thing. I better do so. And I also need to apologise that I forgot that some of the times that the production of my procasts, the games were playing, so I might have to look at possibly a change of time. So I'll get back to you with that. We'll see how we go. But anyway, over the weekend we had some great games on, some games that were big scores, and then some other games were close, and then the rest of the teams were pretty close together. So overall, very good weekend from a Super Rules point of view. Um, all the games went fairly well. There's no problems at all, I believe. So I'll go through all the scores and the ladders. First of all, the 55s. I'll do the 55s ladder only because they're playing on the weekend, and that's why I have to change it because I clash with them with the program. So I'll get back to you with that one with the time change, if any. So first round, as I said, the 55s. The ladder at present is Diamond Valley with 4, Peninsula with 4, Lilydale Falcons with 4, Brunswick with 4, Box Hill North with 4, and Northside with 4 of 4 points. One's the rest of it. Beaconsfield, none yet. Frankston, none. South Yarra, none. Eastern Warriors, none. Williamstown, none. Karen Cowboys, none. And Geelong had the bye, so they didn't score at all. So the games for this Saturday will be, and I won't have the results until after that. Sunday, sorry, next Sunday on the 19th. I'll get the games when they're played and the results as soon as I can get that. Okay, round 2 in the 55s is Diamond Valley and Northside playing at the Telfer Reserve at 10:15. Peninsula Beaconsfield playing at the Mornington Alexander ground at 10:45. The Geelong Frankston playing at Telfer Reserve at 12:15. Eastern Warriors and Brunswick playing at the Mornington Alexander ground at 12:45. Lilydale and Frankston playing at Telfer Reserve at 2:15. And the last game on the round is Box Hill and Karen Cowboys playing at the Mornington Alexander ground at 2:45, and with South Yarra the bye. So that's where the 55s are playing on this weekend. As I said, I'll get the results as soon as I get them after they're being played. Now, the women's, go for the women's. As I said, we have got 2 divisions in the women's. For Division 1, Port Melbourne 16-701 defeated Williamstown 1 point. Parkdale Spurs versus Mordialloc. Mordialloc 4-8 to 2-4, 32. And the last game in the women's, Karen Cowboys 6-3-39 to Box Hill North, 3 goals. So a couple of good games there. Starting to sort of spread themselves out a little bit. You can see nearly that some of those teams that may be following up the ladder. Okay, Division 2, round 1 is Wyndham. It's 10-12-72 for Darebin Falcons, 3 points. Brunswick 2-12-24 defeated Northside, no score. Sunbury 2-1-13 were defeated by Peninsula 12-7-39. So they're the games we'll be playing this week. After the round, that's round 1. The ladders, as I said, sorry, I didn't say the ladders in Division 1. Port Melbourne 4, Curran Cowboys 4, Mordialloc 4, Parkdale 0, Box Hill 0, and Williamstown 0. In Division 2, the ladder at the moment, Wyndham 4, Peninsula 4, Brunswick 4, Sunbury 0, Darebin 0, and Northside 0 at the moment. So the round 2, which will be coming up on the 25th of April, is at Williamstown and Carrum Cowboys will be playing in the Croft Reserve at 10 o'clock. Box Hill and Parkdale playing at the Croft Reserve number 3 at 10:15. Mordialloc and Port Melbourne at the Croft Reserve at 12 o'clock, ground number 1. Northside and Darebin playing at Croft Reserve number 2 at 10:30. Brunswick and Sunbury Lions, Croft Reserve number 3 at 12:15. And Wyndham and Peninsula at the Croft Reserve number 2 at 12:30. So that's the women's for next round in round 2, coming up on the 24th of April. Anyway, go. Now, Division 1. Round 1 for Division 1. Scores: Old Paradians 5-2-32, Essendon 14-14 98. Greenvale 4-11-35, defeated by Marsden 6-6-42. Craigieburn 7-5-47, defeated Ascot Vale 4-14. Oh, sorry, 50. Sorry, I've done that wrong. 6-14, 50. I've seen the wrong score, sorry. Greenvale 13-14, 92. Fifth, Plenty Valley 5-11-41. And Williamstown 8-50 to Northern Districts 3-10-28. So the ladder in round 1, after in Division 1, Essendon on top with 4, Geelong with 4, Williamstown with 4, Marcellin with 4, Ascot Vale with 4, Craigieburn 0, Greenvale 0, Northern Districts 0, Plenty Valley 0, and Old Paradians 0. Round 2 on the 26th of April is Greenvale and Essendon at the Greenvale Reserve at 2:45. Marcellin and Williamstown at the Marcellin College at 2:45. Craigieburn and Plenty Valley at the Atkins Reserve at 2:45. And Northern Districts and Old Paradians at Yulong Reserve at 2:45. So that's the Division 1 up with the round 2, which happened on the 26th of April. Division 2 scored Hillside 11-9-75, defeated Newport 6-6-42. Larimer 4-8-32, defeated Northside 3-3-27. Brunswick 16-10-106, and Western Saints 5-6-36. Diamond Valley 10-8-68, Rupenswood 9-6-60, and Whittlesea 1-8-14 were defeated by Wyndham 9-17-71. After that, the ladder in round 1 in Division 2 is Wyndham on 4 points, Brunswick 4, Hillside 4, Lorimer 4, and Diamond Valley 4. Rupenswood 5th with on 0, Northside 0, Newport 0, Western Saints 0, Whittlesea 0. So that's the ladder for Division 2 after round 1. Round 2 coming up on the 26th of April. Northside versus Western Saints is at Chris Park, 2:45. Diamond Valley, Whittlesea at Telford Reserves at 3 p.m. Newport at Brunswick at the Landshaw Reserve, 2:45. Wyndham and Lorimer playing at the Glen Orkney Oval, 2:45. Rupertswood and Hillside at the Salem Cork ground at 2:45. So Division 2 after round 1 and what's happening next week at round 2. We go into Division 3. Division 3 is Greenvale 48, Wyndham 57, Ascot Vale 8-11-59 to 8-2-56 to Craigieburn 8-11-59. Geelong 6-10-46 who were defeated by Plenty Valley 8-6-54. Williamstown 57 and Northlands was 58. Essendon with the bye. That's Northside, 58. And Essendon with the bye. The ladder after round 1 is Williamstown 4, Wyndham 4, Craigieburn 4, Plenty Valley 4, Geelong 0, Ascot Vale 0, Greenvale 0, Northside 0, and Essendon 0. The round 2 games on the 26th of April, Greenvale and Essendon at the Greenvale Reserve at 12:45. Craigieburn and Plenty Valley at the Atkins Reserve at 12:45. Wyndham and Williamstown and the Glenorchy Reserve at 12:45. And Ascot Vale Geelong at the Walter Reserve 12:45 also. And Northside have the bye. So that's Division 3 with the games and scores for first round 1 and the games on round 2. Okay, in the Northwest 45s, round 1 is that Geelong 11-14-80 defeated Northern Districts 4-2-26. Williamstown 8-2-50 were defeated by Marsland 14-3-87. Diamond Valley 16-11-107 with Craigieburn 6-5-41. And Brunswick had the bye. The ladder after first round is Geelong on 4, Diamond Valley on 4, Marsland on 4, Williamstown 0, Craigieburn 0, Northern Districts 0, and Brunswick 0 because Brunswick had the bye. Round 2 on the 26th of April is Diamond Valley and Williamstown, Telfer Reserve at 1 o'clock. Craigieburn and Brunswick at Atkins Reserve at 10:45. Marsland and Geelong at Marsland College 12:45 with Northern Districts having the bye. Okay. So that's the 45s for this week. Now round 1 for the 50s. Brunswick 8 excuse me. Brunswick 5-7-37 defeated by Essendon 8-14-62. Diamond Valley 12-12-84 defeated Plenty Valley 3-4-22. Williamstown 10-16-76 to Northside 4-7-31. Ascot Vale 9 points were defeated by Wyndham 3-8-26. The ladder for the 50s is Diamond Valley 4, Wyndham 5, Wyndham 4, Williamstown 4, Essendon 4, Brunswick 0, Northside 0, Ascot Vale 0, and Plenty Valley 0. Round 2 on this 26th of April is Diamond Valley and Williamstown at Telfer Reserves at 11 o'clock. Wyndham and Essendon Glenorchy Reserve 10:45. Ascot Vale and Brunswick Walter Reserve at 10:45. Northside and Plenty Valley playing at Chris Park at 12:45. So that's the 50s up to the scores in round 1 and also the games for round 2. Okay, now we go into the southeastern districts in the 35s. We've got also 3 divisions there. So we'll go into Frankston 5-8-38 beat Parkdale 5-3-33. Carrum Cowboys 10-9-69 defeated Peninsula 4-8-32. De La Salle Dinosaurs 11-6-72 to Beaconsfield 6-3-39. The ladder after the first round, Carrum Cowboys 4, De La Salle Dinosaurs 4, Frankston 4, Parkdale 0, Beaconsfield 0, and Peninsula 0 at the moment. Okay, round 2. We've got Beaconsfield playing Carrum Cowboys at the Perth Allison Reserve at 2:45. Parkdale and the De La Salle Dinosaurs also there at 12:15. Peninsula and Frankston is 10:45. So at the Perth Allison Reserve. Okay, Division 2. In the 35s division, Carrum Cowboys 5-8 defeated by Cranbourne 8-6-54. Mordialloc 9-5-59 defeated Bayside 5-6-36. And Yarra Warren 8-9-57 defeated Parkdale. No, I said Parkdale. No, I did. Parkdale. Okay, is 2-9-21. Sorry about that. Okay, the ladder in round 1, Cowboys. Carrum Cowboys 4, De La Salle Dinosaurs 4, Frankston 4, Parkdale 0, Beaconsfield 0, and Peninsula. Round 2, going into Division 2, 35s, Beaconsfield and Cowboys, Perth Allison Reserve at 2:45. Parkdale De La Salle is the Jerry Green Reserve at 3 p.m. and Peninsula Frankston, Mornington Alexander at 3 p.m. So it's Division 2 in the 35s. 35s, Division 3. Frankston 14-8-92. Cranbourne 3-3-21. Mordialloc 3-3 defeated by Box Hill North 7-7-49. Beaconsfield 14-18-90. East beat Eastern Warriors 2 points. Carrum Cowboys 3-2-20 were defeated by Peninsula 6-15-51. After round 1 in Division 3 in the southeastern districts, Beaconsfield 4, Frankston 4, Peninsula 4, Box Hill 4, Mordialloc 0, Carrum Cowboys 0, Cranbourne 0, and Eastern Warriors 0. Round 2 on the 26th, Cranbourne and Mordialloc at the Amstel Reserve 1 p.m. Peninsula and Box Hill is Mornington Alexandra Reserve at 1 p.m. Eastern Warriors and Frankston at the Edinburgh Ground 12:45, and Beaconsfield and Carrum Cowboys at the Perth Allison Reserve at 12:45. Okay, that's the 3 divisions in 35s. Okay, Southeastern Division 45 age group, round 1. Parkdale 7-7-49 defeated Frankston 1-6-12. Cranbourne 15-16-106 defeated Lilydale Falcons 2-3-15. And Bayside Saints 9-8-62 defeated Port Melbourne 8-6-54. And Peninsula had the bye. So Cranbourne on top with 4 points. Parkdale with 4 points. Bayside Saints with 4 points. Port Melbourne 0. Frankston 0. Lilydale Falcon 0. And Peninsula 0 because it had the bye. Okay, round 2 in the 45s at 26th of April is round 2. Craigieburn and Bayside Saints at the MCL Reserves at 11 a.m. Parkdale and Lilydale Falcons, Jerry Green Reserve at 11 p.m. Port Melbourne and Peninsula at the Morning Alexandra at 11 p.m. with Frankston having the bye. Okay, Southeastern 50s age group. We've round 1, Lilydale Falcons 18-14, 122. Craigieburn 128. Eastern Warriors 7-8-50. Beaconsfield 5-6-36. Port Melbourne 1-2, defeated by Bayside Saints 21-17, 143. Carrum Cowboys 4-9-33 were defeated by Peninsula 8-7-55. Dingley 9-9-63 defeated Box Hill 7-7-49 with Parkdale having the bye in round 1. The ladder after round 1 in the 50s age group is Bayside Saints 4, Lilydale 4, Peninsula 4, Eastern Warriors 4, Dingley 4, Box Hill North 0, Beaconsfield 0, Carrum Cowboys 0, Cranbourne 0, Port Melbourne 0, and Parkdale 0 because of the bye. The round 2 for the 50s in the Southeast District, Peninsula and versus Box Hill at Mornington Alexander Ground at 9 a.m. Beaconsfield and Port Melbourne at the Perth Allison Ground at 10:45. Cranbourne and Bayside Saints at the Amstel Reserve at 9 a.m. Parkdale and Carrum Cowboys at the Jerry Green Reserve 9 a.m. on their Sunday, and Dingley and Lilydale at the Scooter Reserve at 12:45, with the Eastern Warriors having the bye. So that's all round 1. Looking forward to round 2 coming up. And as just a reminder, I'll be looking into change the times possibly because I know some of the games clash with me on the first show. So if you're listening, maybe it might be on the next show after round number 2 after today's broadcast. But we'll get back to you as quick as we can. Don't forget, if you've got any info that you want to send, just whack it through on the podcast, which is either on YouTube, I think it's on Apple now, if you can get it, or the Footy Scores Network. They're all the ways you can get it. So get onto that follow us up, and we had a reasonable following, I believe, the first week. Hopefully you get more and more, but probably get more when I do change the times if possible. So we'll get back to you. Okay, this is Alan Matthews getting on to your round 2 games. Thank you for listening, and hope you come back again next week.